sitting in Harmony Park, or looking down at it from the New World loft upstairs. Both ways, there was something came up out of the cracks in the sidewalks and out the old storm drains of Mother Detroit. It was a glory tree standing in the middle of the alley. Glorious old Detroit, before you or I was even here yet. The glory lives in this city, walks in an odd passion after everything legal is shut down for the night. Old and sweet and wiser than any government. The spirit of the city. I seem to bump into it in Harmony Park, but you know it's gotta be all over this funky city. Waiting for the billboards to fall back down and disappear. Like Lee Morgan comes back and cops a lean looking at you blowing on your fifth chorus. And you, the impossibly likable, cutting up and pumping the hearts of all Detroiters with your notes. One can look forever at this face. And like they prescribed for the king in the fairy tale, bring me the shirt of a truly happy man. Just like that. But leave your shirt on, it's okay. The gig's only half over. We got lots more to blow. And I saw Rex Stewart having a cup of coffee. Rex is watching you, man. Yeah, I think you know it too. The way you take the song for a walk, the way you do. And see the trumpets, flugels, cornets, yeah, valve trombones. How many spirits can fit into one little room? Well, they're in on it. Every time you play, you know they're in. Maybe not sitting in, but listening in. And maybe by now you're sitting in with everyone who came before. Herman Autry in person. But you told us before how Ray Charles hipped you to the rudimentary foundation of professional musicianship. Patent leather shoes. Now listen, Marcus, your theme, you called it glue fingers? That's the anthem. Does Detroit know it's had an anthem all of this time? Detroit. At night. FM radio waves, solid as red bricks. Cool as the river at night. In a stroll with the funk you designed with your own hands round your horn. And the bass line has taken my ankles. It is nighttime. The sun went away. And Marcus Belgrave makes a quiet remark to the young man at the electric keyboards, and the rhythm section has to finish cracking up before they can continue, and then it's on. And the ghosts on Belle Isle, ghosts of June Tyson and Roland Kirk, they listening on you tonight. Rasan had a message for you from Booker Little, something about treat yourself as good as you deserve. And in fact, treat yourself like the only Marcus Belgrave in the world. The heart and gut and soul of this city, and any city with music like this music, comes up through the hood and stands in the air of the night. As sure as you break into groovin' high at a funeral, the streetlights spell it out. Your face and hands and horn, your voice, your laugh, and yes, your chops, your life, I want to say, confirms and justifies the glory that I saw. The heartbeat of Detroit, the part they cannot kill, the majesty and peace, your echoes in the dark, your music in the river, Your trumpets stood among the housings of the street lamps, the concrete of Hart Plaza, the moon in lazy motion. A slow and handsome ballad, the encore from Cole Porter, and Belgrave's laying back. He's moving slow as slow can slow, just to taste the every place of where the ballad's been. When a master slows it down, it's then the picture gets clear and vivid. Slow it down, and there's nowhere to hide. You gotta tell your own story, said Prez, and this has been my tribute to your story in the city where you blow your horn and season the river and warm up the churches. And thanks for the strong concoctions of bands we caught you live. Thanks for that optimistic and invigorating manner. Do you have any idea how it's affected us in this part of the world? You gotta take my word. We are blessed to see your face each time, to have your sound come lift us off the ground. You do us primal medicine with every gig you play. And on behalf of all who live on jazz, I had to take this time to say thank you, Marcus Belgrave. Thank you, Marcus Belgrave. And good night.